My name is Victoria Winters. I live and work in this great and gloomy house, where my life and destiny are bound to the whims of the Collins family, just as is the life of everyone who lives or works in Collinsport.
Oh, hi, Mr. Malloy.
Maggie?
Coffee?
Yes, Maggie. Black coffee and some conversation.
Well, the coffee is a dime. Conversation's free.
Maggie, have you noticed anything strange about your father lately?
About Pop? He's been a nut all his life. What's so strange about that? Rather sweet nut, though.
I mean, just recently. Has he changed toward you?
Changed what towards me?
His attitude. Anything. Maggie, I like your father, and I'm worried about him.
I think you worry too much.
You'd want to help him if you thought he was in any kind of trouble, wouldn't you?
Mr. Malloy, I think every member of the Evans family was born already in trouble. On some of us, it just doesn't show as much.
It's not a thing to be treated lightly. Last night, I had a long talk with Sam,
So
and
you were the one that got him all upset. And drunk, too.
well, it was for his own good.
For his own good. Could be good about getting a man stoned. What do you want with him, anyway?
I think he stumbled onto some information that is dangerous for him to have.
Do you know where he got this information?
No, I'm not sure. I just know he has it. Or at least he says he has it.
You can't believe a thing Pop says after he's had a few drinks.
You may be right, but this is something I have to find out for myself.
Even if it hurts Pop?
Look, I wouldn't want to hurt him, Maggie. I told you I like him. But this concerns someone else. I mean, Elizabeth Stoddard. I'd sacrifice anything if it would help her.
I believe you would. This information that you think Pop has, it concerns somebody else, right?
Yes.
Well, then it must be either Roger Collins or Burke Devlin.
Why do you say that? Did your father mention either one of them, or both?
Well, not exactly, but they've both been at the house, and nobody else has. I mean, it stands to reason that it has something to do with Burke coming back to Collinsport.
Then you have noticed something different about your father since Burke came back.
Well, sure. Well, for one thing, Burke gave Pop a commission to do his portrait. Maybe Pop was just celebrating.
Oh, it's more than that. Much more.
What do you think it's all about? What do you think it could be?
Has he said nothing?
Oh, he said plenty if you really want to know. I tried to call Roger Collins to ask him about it. And Pop, when he found out about it, blew his top.
And maybe it wasn't just the liquor talking in him.
Mr. Malloy, what's it all about?
I'm not a man given to idle speculation, Maggie, and I won't say anything until I'm sure of my facts.
Well, does it have anything to do with the accident for which Burke Devlin was sent to prison?
It could be.
Then he wasn't guilty?
I don't know.
Well, then he's come back for revenge.
Wouldn't you, in his position?
You can say that again.
Burke is not a forgiving man.
I don't blame him if what you say is true. But I still don't understand how Pop fits into all of this.
Well, neither do I. That's what I'm trying to find out.
But if Pop knew anything about it, he would have said so at the time.
Maggie, did he ever tell you he was afraid of Roger Collins?
Not exactly. I mean, not in so many words. Why? Does he have any reason to be?
Well, I suppose Roger's the only one who can answer that question. So I think I'll just call him. Get hold of him.
Hi, Vicky. Don't tell me you've come to the Collinsford Gourmet-Ateria for a hot home-cooked dinner.
No, I didn't. I just came in to sit down.
Well, I must say, that's a lot smarter.
I walked all the way into town. It's farther than I thought.
Well, how about some coffee? Or how about a soda?
Oh, thanks.
He's not at his office. That doesn't surprise me. He seldom is.
Mr. Malloy?
Oh, Miss Winters. Guess I walked right by you. Wasn't looking.
That's all right. I was wondering if you'd happen to see Carolyn this afternoon.
No, but I could have looked right at her and without seeing her. I've had so much on my mind.
I'm afraid you're going to have more on it. Mrs. Stoddard wants you to call her.
Yeah. I intend to, as soon as I get the information I'm after.
Well, I gathered it's pretty important.
So is what I'm doing. Important for her, and maybe even more important for her brother, if I can ever find him.
We try the Blue Whale.
Do you think he might be there?
Well, more likely than here.
Oh, do that then. Excuse me, Miss Winters.
Mr. Malloy, what'll I tell Mrs. Stoddard?
I'll tell her I'll be in touch with her. But I don't think she's going to like it.
What do you think he meant by that? You don't think he's got bad news for Mrs. Stoddard, do you?
I don't know. I think Mr. Malloy has bad news for everybody. You know, like that little comic strip character that walks around with a dark cloud over his head?
Except that his bad news is funny.
Vicky, you've been up in Collinwood long enough to know what's going on up there, right?
Me? You don't think they tell me anything, do you?
I know, but you have eyes, don't you? I mean, you know that whole mess up there isn't normal. Oh, I know it's not right to talk about the people you work for, but you would if you thought it would help them, wouldn't you?
I didn't know you were interested in Collinwood.
Well, I wasn't. But I found out that my pop is somehow involved in that whole mess.
Your father? In what way?
I don't know. I thought maybe you had some hint.
Oh, I haven't, not the slightest.
You never met my pop, did you?
I don't think so.
Oh, he used to be such a carefree sort of guy. Never a worry in the world. You know, I guess I had just about the nicest childhood a kid could ever ask for. Pop was being both a mother and a father to me. Now that I look back on it, he wasn't doing such a bad job. And then it all changed.
What happened?
Oh, he got moody, started drinking too much. He acted as though he hated himself.
How long ago did that happen?
About 10 years. I remember because it was just about the time he sold a bunch of paintings for a lot of money.
Well, that certainly shouldn't have made him unhappy.
I wouldn't think so either.
Who bought the paintings?
It's funny, that's something he would never tell me. I just wish he'd never sold them. I wish we never had that money. Not that we couldn't use it. We did all right. So I went to work and... Well, you can see it's all for the best because if Pop hadn't blown all that loot, you wouldn't have the pleasure of sitting here and letting me bore you to death.
Oh, don't be silly, Maggie. I just wish there was something I could tell you that would help.
You've helped me just by letting me talk to you about it. Well, I guess I'll get myself a soda.
Hey, but you haven't seen Carolyn Stoddard, have you? You know, blonde.
Oh, it's you, Joe.
Mr. Malloy, you okay?
Physically, I'm in good health, if that's what you mean.
Mrs. Stoddard's trying to get in touch with you.
So I've heard. Did she say why?
No, she said it was important.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll call her when I have something to report.
Everyone at the plant was wondering where you were.
Oh, I know. It's not like Bill Malloy to stay away from his place of business. It's even less like Bill Malloy to be having a drink in the Blue Whale in the afternoon.
You sure you're all right?
To tell you the truth, Joe, I feel sick. sick at heart.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes, there is.
Just name it.
You can have a drink with me.
Oh, I'll sit here with you, but if you don't mind, I think I won't have a drink. I've got a special reason.
And you're entitled to it. Just the way I'm entitled to my special reason for having a drink. Not that I think it'll do me any good. I thought for once I'd try Sam Evans' personal remedy for his ills. It doesn't work, Joe. It doesn't work.
I know. I found that out last night.
There isn't enough whiskey in the world to blot out facts that must be faced.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, it'd be simpler to sit on the sidelines and just watch life go by. But you can't. Sometimes you have to become involved. And then it hurts, Joe. Because, you know, you have to hurt others. Those you care for very much.
Look, Mr. Malloy, why don't you let me take you home?
Bless your heart, boy. I don't want to be taken anywhere. You're thinking this has gotten the better of me, huh?
I didn't say that.
You're thinking Bill Malloy has taken to secret drink and you've discovered his vice.
No, of course not.
Like Sam Evans, only I must say Sam makes no secret of it. Only a secret of why.
Mr. Evans has been drinking as long as I can remember.
Your memory doesn't go back very far, Joe. That's no reflection on you. It merely means that you're too young to remember when Sam Evans was as happy a man as you could find in the township of Collinsport.
I guess he has his problems. But a man can have problems when he's young, too.
Yeah. I thought I had problems 20 years ago, and I thought I licked them. But I didn't, boy. All I did was dig a hole and try to bury him. Like the great lady who's living in that dreary old house on Widow's Hill.
Mrs. Stoddard, yeah, my problems are tied up with Collinwood, too.
Carolyn? She's your girl, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. That doesn't mean I'm her guy.
Oh, there's not another man in town she's ever looked at.
No. Not until recently. Not until Burke Devlin came back.
Oh, he wouldn't fool with Carolyn. He wouldn't dare.
I've got a hunch that she's with him in Bangor right now.
Carolyn? With Burke Devlin? Doesn't make any sense.
None of it makes sense, Mr. Malloy. Now, if you don't mind, I think I will have that drink.
Come on, you can stand another soda.
Okay, but I pay for this one.
Well, suit yourself. Won't make or break the place. Tell me, how are you getting along up in that mausoleum?
All right.
You mean all right, or just sort of all right?
Well, things have been pretty tense since Mr. Collins wrecked his car.
Tell me, do you ever get any time off? I mean, like a whole day?
Oh, sure, I can pick any day I want.
Well, good. Then why don't you get all the cobwebs and the ghosts away and come on and have dinner with Pop and me? I know you'd like him.
If he's anything like you, I know I will. And I'd love to have dinner. Ooh, speaking of dinner, it's late. I better get going. Oh, well, thanks for the soda.
Thank you.
And I'm going to take you up on that dinner.
Good.
Bye-bye, Maggie.
Bye, Vicki. Oh, hi, Pop. Oh, gee, I wanted you to meet Vicki Winters.
I know Miss Winters.
Well, why didn't you say hello to her?
She doesn't know me.
What kind of double talk is that?
No, I merely spoke to her once. She seemed like a nice girl. I didn't want to see her hurt.
Well, how can she be hurt?
I have a premonition.
Oh, you and your premonition.
I have a premonition that something terrible is going to happen at Collinwood.
You're in the wrong place, Pop. You ought to join that other calamity howler over at the Blue Whale. I'm talking about Mr. Malloy.
He's at the Blue Whale?
Well, that's where he said he was going.
Yes. Yes, you're right. I'll join him. Perhaps there's still time.
So you see, Mr. Malloy, I did go up to Collinwood, and I shouted and ranted and raved, and I said I was going to take Carolyn away from there. The only trouble was I had to get loaded to get up enough nerve to do it.
Well, no matter. Did it get the results you wanted?
I don't know. In the middle of it all, I passed out. That's why this doesn't appeal to me so much right now.
Your instincts were right. You should take Carolyn out of that place.
It's not so easy. I don't have very much to offer her.
You have yourself to offer. But don't make the mistake I did. And don't laugh at what I say. I was young once, too, and I felt the same as you. So I put off the offering. And while I was waiting, somebody else came along with a lot of smooth talk. And that was the end of Bill Malloy.
I have to see you, Malloy.
Oh, I was hoping you'd be along.
It's a private matter, Joe.
Yeah, I was just leaving. Thanks for the drink, Mr. Malloy.
All right.
You know, I had to see you. You know why?
Well, did you want to verify something you might have said last night?
Well, surely you didn't pay any attention to anything that was said last night, huh?
Can you give me a reason why I shouldn't? Well, now.
Just, what part of our conversation did you have in mind?
All of it.
All of it, huh? Well, now suppose you refresh my memory.
You wouldn't want me to repeat in here what you told me in your home, would you?
Well, not if you think you shouldn't. No, that wouldn't do at all, would it?
Have you seen Roger Collins?
Me? Why should I see Roger? We have nothing at all in common?
Well, that's not what you told me last night.
All right. Let's have it. Just what is it you think you've learned?
Too much. Much too much.
Oh, come in, Joe. Have you found Carolyn?
No, but I found Mr. Malloy. I told Mrs. Stoddard I'd let her know.
Well, she's resting right now. I'll tell her when she gets up.
You haven't heard from Carolyn, have you?
Not since... Hello? Hello, Carolyn. Where on earth are you? Oh, I see. But you will be back in time for dinner. Good. Your mother will be pleased. I see. Well, that's lovely. Oh, of course not. Why should I be disturbed by who you had lunch with? Just as long as you had a good one. Okay. Well, I'll see you soon.
She did have lunch with Bert, didn't she?
It wasn't anything that was planned.
No.
And she is coming home now.
That's something, anyway.
Listen, you sound like it's the end of the world. Right now, Burke is something new and different. Tomorrow, he won't be.
Okay. Look, be sure to tell Mrs. Stoddard that I gave Mr. Malloy her message, will you?
I will. Is he going to call her?
I don't know. As far as I know, he's still in the Blue Whale with Mr. Evans.
Maggie's father?
Yeah. I don't know what's gotten into Mr. Malloy, but he sure is pretty worried about something. Well, I've got to get going. So long.
Bye.
Bill, before you see a man with a disturbed conscience.
That I can believe.
No, it's something that's been tormenting me for years.
About 10 years?
About that. That could have been more, could have been less. Time is not important.
I think it is, Sam. I think it's the most important thing there is. I think this torment started at about the same time Burke Devlin and Laura and Roger Collins were in a car that killed someone.
Well, isn't it natural that I should be upset about Burke? He used to be a friend of mine.
Your torment would seem a bit more natural if it stemmed from something you had known.
Only this afternoon, I went up to Collinwood. It was on my mind to tell Mrs. Stoddard the whole story.
So?
I couldn't do it. I tried. I swear I tried. I just couldn't.
Perhaps I can.
Stay tuned for Where the Action Is next on ABC. Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production. Dark Shadows, number 44, BTR 81166, air 82566, take 1.
My name is Victoria Winters. I came to Colin